Hi guys, Vladimir is here, and today I'm going to do a short review of the game called Galaxy of Pen and Paper. Galaxy of Pen and Paper is a spiritual successor of Knights of Pen and Paper by Behold Studios. It's a turn-based RPG game that features questing and battles. The setting is what makes it different from hundreds of similar games. The game actually takes you into the role of a D&D player, seamlessly shifting between the real world and this space world. At one moment, you see the game master and players actively discussing game mechanics at the table, and at the next moment, their alter egos questing through space, picking fights, completing the tasks given to them. The game is packed with lots of not-so-subtle references to other space series and puns. Writing and wordplay are the strongest moments of the game. That also means that you would need to read a lot. Between battles there are plenty of dialogues and character interactions. Combat is pretty straightforward. You have 2 battle lines on each side, 3 characters on every line of the max, and the characters take turn hitting each other. If you want to succeed in combat, you will have to take advantages between skill synergies. For example, you could learn a poison skill on one character and a skill that gives attack healing effect on the other character, or the skill that burns poisoned enemies. There are quite a lot of combinations, and that makes the combat fun. The good thing is that since you are playing as a game master and the party at the same time, you can often pick the amount of opponents that you are facing. For example, if you get a task to defeat 4 enemies, you can split them into batches of 2 and fight them 2 times separately instead of taking them all in one battle. The difficulty level thus decreases, but the amount of rewards also goes down. And I think it's a good game design because for those of you who like challenges, you can take on much more harder battles in order to get rewards. One new thing that has been added is space battle element. I'd say it's a minigame that essentially involves ships throwing dice, accumulating action points that can be spent on healing and attacking. And one thing that I could not find out is the way to escape from combat or actually upgrade the ship health. Because right as you get your ship, you get sent into several quests that involve destroying other ships. Those quests are optional, but there's a catch though. You cannot see the strength of the ships that you are going to fight. At least I could not find the way to do so. So when I encountered a starship with 400 HP, that quickly destroyed my 140 HP ship. And this happened quite a few times. There was also just no way to escape the combat, so essentially you suck it up and die. One thing that could be improved is also the character progression UI. All of the skills are mixed in one box, just line after line, and they're available to see from the start, sorted by the price and skill points. And in my opinion, this is not the right approach, as it can get quite confusing. It's also not so easy to distinguish between learned and not learned skills, since they all seem to be bundled together. I think it would be much more easier to group the skills in some way, passive, active, or class skills and generic skills, or maybe group them by effect, or at least learned or unlearned skills, just split it up separately. The other thing is bugs. The game definitely has quite a lot of bugs right now. I could occasionally open the character window in inconvenient game moments, and then it would never close. I would have to quit the game by pressing Alt F4. Once I've started the class quest line and failed it, the savage stayed with my party, and then I got another party member. This party member has been placed on top on the same position and I essentially had 2 characters in one slot during the combat. I've reported this bug and sent in the screenshot from the game, so hopefully this will get fixed eventually. But to sum it up, $14.99 might seem like a steep price, but based on the writing and the immersive atmosphere, it could be worth it. However, there are quite a lot of bugs, so I'm a bit hesitant to recommend it straight away, at least for this price. I genuinely had fun playing it, and if you try to grab it, I don't think you'll be disappointed, but be prepared to encounter some bugs as you play. The different reviews of the game mention bugs of different severity, and the one that I have encountered was quite bad, but it wasn't so game-breaking. So if you don't mind the bugs, I can recommend the game to all of you people who like RPG games, and because it is a good game with a good mechanics essentially, which is spoiled by bugs that would probably be fixed eventually. I hope so, judging by the previous good works by Behold Studios. So that's about it for today. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more reviews, check out the channel, like and subscribe. Tell me what games you are playing in the comment section below, so I might take a look and review them too. And most of all, have a good week ahead of you. Vladimir is out. Bye.